Good afternoon, everyone. This is Queenie Clem with Queenie's Book Talk and Reviews, and I am your literary ambassador. And today we have Angel Mcclain Mccaskill on my channel today. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, tell us a little about yourself.
Oh, wow. I'm Angel Mcclain Mccaskill, a York native, York, South Carolina native, and I currently live in Charlotte, married to Pastor Robert L. Mccaskill, got 3 children and 4 grandchildren. So been at Wells Fargo for 25 years and had the opportunity to write an awesome book last year. So I love people. I love shopping. I love singing. I love the Lord. That's just a little snippet about me.
All right. What genre do you write in?
Well, like this was my first book that I published, so it was really just speaking from my personal journey in this particular book. So it was like my feelings, my emotions, just really my journey from a survivor's eye, from going through, with my breast cancer experience, and just wanted to write something and show other survivors that, hey, there is hope, give those that's going through some type of, hope and encouragement. And whether it's breast cancer or any kind of encouragement, because, I applied scriptures in my book too, so you can use those scriptures in your daily walk. So, but mostly just in my first person point of view from my perspective.
Okay. You want to show your book and talk more about your book?
Yeah, From a Survivor's Eye. It's a little dainty, little small book. It's not, can fit in your purse, can fit in your pocket. When I wrote it, I didn't want the intent of it being too long, because if you're like me, I was put down a long book. But a short read catches my attention. So it's about 65 pages. And it just talks about my journey through the entire process, from being diagnosed, from the minute I got diagnosed, all the way to the end, how my family supported me, how my, church family was there for me, just the whole experience from, the prognosis, the diagnosis, just the entire, and even after the fact. So it's just a little quick, short read, like 7 chapters. The Lord gave me 7 chapters. I was like, wow, I was just writing, didn't realize I ended up with 7 chapters. But a real quick, little easy read. Everybody said it makes them want more. They can't wait to me to write for another one. So I said, we'll see about that too. But, it catches your attention, it grabs your attention, and it keeps your attention. And just one quick little, short read. But, everybody say it's little, but it's a powerful book.
Okay, tell us about Earth Angel Breast Cancer Foundation.
Okay. Earth Angel was founded in January of 2008, and it was right after my diagnosis, because I was diagnosed in 2007. So I heard these 2 words, Earth Angel, didn't know what it was going to mean. I just began to pray on it. A little bit later, the Lord revealed that it was going to be a breast cancer foundation to help others going through this process. So it started, just kind of encouraging others. I would meet other breast cancer survivors. We join together and just be there for one another, encourage them, empower, the awareness of breast cancer in our communities, which is so important. And we just started, with just me, and I prayed, and the Lord sent me some wonderful team members, and it's added throughout the years. It's about 13 of us now. And, we started doing the pink tea luncheons, and started with about 15 people. And now we host about 250 or more on that Saturday. It's always the second Saturday in October, where we'll do it and invite other breast cancer survivors in to speak and share their testimonies with us. So it has grown over the years. We just celebrated our 11th year this past October. So it started small, but it really, it's huge now. And we outgrow every place. Just about every year we say, okay, I think I got it now, and then it ends up being not too not enough space. So we laugh about it every year, but I'm grateful that we're able to share that experience. You laugh, you cry, you just get all the emotions all in one Saturday, and you're out about like 2 o'clock. It's just a wonderful Saturday. It's just a wonderful Saturday in October.
Okay.
And we hope to continue this year. Well, in 2020, we're looking forward to bringing it to different cities. So look, we're excited about doing that. We're going to try to take it to a few more cities in 2020.
Okay. What do you do when you're not writing?
When I'm not writing, my husband probably says I'm online shopping. But no, I just enjoy my family with my, family time. Just enjoying my grands. They grow up so fast. So before I know it, they'll be grown like my children grew up on me. So enjoying my family when I'm not writing, and a little online shopping to the side. A box just left my house. Hey, Bath and Body Works had a big sale, but I was like,
today,
I am not doing
today.
Today,
I seen that.
I said I will not. So I refuse. I'm not doing that today. I just got some wildflowers. I got the candles. I'm not doing it today.
What do you consider to be your best accomplishment thus far?
I would say my best accomplishment so far was just, just being able to beat such a terrible disease and be able to live to tell about it. And to write this book that I did not set out to actually do. It was just kind of, how you think about things, you think about life. I was just writing just for my personal, I just wanted to remember everything I remembered about my journey. So I never thought that it would be a book. So one accomplishment would be my book. Just getting that out there so everybody could know my story and see how, God was in it the whole time, like from the beginning to the end. And I think that will help others dealing with whatever they're dealing with, that'll give them strength that they need to, just hang on in there and trust him in the process. Kind of like, it just, I enjoy just being kind of transparent in what I was feeling in this book so that others can see that, hey, if God did it for her, he can do it for me.
Amen. What inspires you to write?
Probably just so others will know my story, or just have some encouragement for others to be able to pick up and read something that'll help lift their day when they're having a rough day, a bad day, going through a tough storm. Just something to be able that they can pick up and get hope in it, and just realize that, hey, I'm not by myself. Someone's been here too. And if God did it for them, he can do it for me. Just that hope is like, that's just power.
Okay. How do you feel about reviews?
I'm sorry, I missed that question.
How do you feel about reviews?
I welcome them. I've gotten great reviews on the book. I was excited to hear what, and I got a lot of feedback from men.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of men came up to me and told me they really enjoyed it. And I never would have thought they would have picked it up and read it. I know my husband would have. But, just like men in my church was like, your book, my wife had your book, and I picked it up one day and I read it, and I got so much strength from it. I was like,
wow.
Oh. So just getting the reviews back of how it meant to them personally really was like breathtaking to me, because some people really like say they were about to, throw in the towel and they read my book, or they were really in a rough spot and I gave them hope to know that they can make it. So the reviews were I welcomed them, with open arms, and I love to hear them just to see how they impact other people.
What has been the hardest thing about writing the book?
I would say probably the hardest thing about writing it was just sitting down, because, at the time that I was writing it, I was just jotting things and not really worried about grammar and, the right pronunciation, the commas and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I just wrote it and turned the manuscript into an editor. So that was a good part about it. But just probably just like when I was asked to give me enough for a chapter 1, give me enough for chapter 2, you know, just kind of like, okay, just kind of going back and back. But my editor made it so I'm telling you, this was like God sent for real. Like I tell people all the time, when God is in it, it's just so smooth, and it just went so, it was just amazing how fast everything moved along. I probably published a book. I published this book in 30 days.
Wow.
Yeah, people won't believe that. I gave my information to the lady, and she sent me back this. She told me, what design have I thought about? I said, I don't even have a design. She sent me this, and this is what we came up with. So the hardest part, just getting my thoughts out of my mind, you know, and remembering everything and putting it on the paper. And I think that's what everybody pretty much, that's the hardest part about them even writing a book. That's why they think they can't write one, because getting it out of your, you know, out of your mind onto that paper. But that's where you start. And I just turned that manuscript into my editor, and I had a book.
All right. What made you want to write this book?
I wanted to write it just so other breast cancer survivors everywhere could relate to it. I knew they were reading a couple of sentences in here saying, oh my gosh, that was me. I remember I lost my hair. I remember this, just so they could relate to me as well. And then for anybody that reads it, just to get that hope, and just to know that when you trust God and you apply those scriptures that you need in your life, when he told me I should live and not die, just grasping that stuff, that could be hope for somebody in a bad situation. So I just wanted to be a light into this world, to let others know what God can do and see how he did it for me, and just be an encouragement to everybody that read it. So, and I was like, yeah, why not get it out in some black and white in paper? You know, and it didn't happen.
What projects are you working on right now?
Oh gosh. Okay. First of all, I just graduated with my MBA, so I couldn't do anything until I got that complete.
Wow!
Right?
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you. So I graduated last Saturday from Strayer University with that. Wow. And I had to put another project that I had on hold. I said, just let me graduate. So what I'm working on now is kind of like a journal. Not a journal, but kind of like a 7-day journal. I'm trying to just like, it's kind of going to follow back. It's going to kind of follow up on here. But what I'm looking to do is do a 7-day journal with my scriptures that I use to get me through my journey. And kind of like a little where they can write their notes, like they can write something that day, like day 1, my scripture and how it related to me. And then they can write in their own personal little notes, of some things that they may be experiencing or facing. So it's not going to be very long, but I just want to do something like just a 7-day. I'm thinking a 7-day. It might turn into 30, but right now I'm just working on 7 days, a 7-day journal.
All right. How can readers get in touch with you?
Readers can get in touch with me. I'm on Facebook, Angel Mcclain Mccaskill. I'm on Instagram as Angel Eyes 41. I'm on Amazon. You can actually get the ebook instead of a hard copy on Amazon. So you just type in From a Survivor's Eye, Angel Mccaskill, it pops right up. It looks like this with this pink eye right here. You can get it right there. But I'm on all the social media. I'm on Twitter too, not as much, but Facebook is definitely the best way to get in touch with me, and Instagram. And I got a website. My website is www.earthangelbreastcancerfoundation.com.
Okay. Is there anything you would like to add before we close?
I would say no matter what you're going through, no matter what you may be facing in life, just trust God. He has it all in his plans. He know it's working for you. Don't give up. Don't give up on, don't give up on it. And just trust him. He'll do it. I'm a witness. I've seen him do it time and time again. And I'm just excited about what he's going to do. So like my book says, I'm a survivor. I must tell it
Yes.
everywhere I go. This is my life right here, all in these little pages. But I can tell you, you're going to see God in it. You're going to hear me talk about God in it, because without him, I wouldn't be here today.
Amen. Okay. Would you like to play a little game with me before we go?
Sure. Yeah.
It's called Your Favorites. Your Favorites.
Okay.
Your favorite snack while writing.
Potato chips, honey barbecue chips.
All right.
I don't need them. I don't need them, but I love them.
Your favorite color.
Pink.
Restaurant.
Cheesecake Factory. Is it yours too?
Yes.
We got to meet up for lunch.
And perfume.
I'm not really a perfume wearer, but I like more the Bath and Body Works fragrances. I'm not too much of perfume. I've never been into too much perfume, but I love the In the Stars at Bath and Body Works, their perfume, the little spray. I'm not really a perfume person, but In the Stars is my new favorite.
And last, hobby as a child.
Hobby as a child. You know what? A hobby as a child, modeling. I used to like to be in fashion shows.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my cousin would have me in a fashion show. I was 5 years old. I remember I had a green suit with a white bow blouse. You know, bow blouses wasn't even in like that back then. They're coming back now. But I remember I used to be in fashion shows when I was little. And I still like those to the day. I still like that now. So, yeah, probably being in fashion shows.
All right. All right. Thank you for coming in today and visiting my channel.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And again, this is Queenie Clem with Queenie's Book Talk and Reviews. Happy reading. Bye, y'all.
Bye.